When he walked in the door in Dallas, they gave him the ball. They gave him the ball because when he was in the EuroLeague, he had the ball. So that translated to the pro game. That translated to the pro game in today's game. So why is it so important that Luka, who is a primary ball handler, why does he have to play off the basketball? Why is that so important to you?
I think Luka is better than Steph. So I'm gonna just give the edge to that because I think Luka's just a better player than Steph at this point. See, I think Luka is just a better passer, better player. And a scorer. No, I'm real. And as a scorer, yes, that's a better shooter. That's a better shooter, yes. But I can even say I got an OG. Luka as a scorer is right there, man. It's right there with Steph. Okay. You guys just look at the shooting. And I think the whole the premise of Steph's off-ball creation is so overstated. I think against good defenses, off-ball creation is not going to be as relevant as it against bad defenses. So in the playoffs, the whole off-ball movement creating for his teammates is not going to be as pronounced as in the regular season.
I can agree
with the advantages he creates. Insane.
Okay, now I can agree with what you said, right, about Steph off-ball movement, but Luka off-ball movement is literally god-awful. Without the ball in his hand, he is literally terrible. On defense, he's literally a cone. So if your guy only values with the ball in his hand, I cannot value him over a guy. I cannot value him over a guy who can do it with the ball in his hand, without the ball in his hands, and is a threat and making his teammates better. Does Luka really make his teammates better, or unless he only can do it with the ball?
Hey, man, he turns all his teammates into spot-up shooters. That's all he does. That's what he did with KP. That's what he did with KP. He turned him into a spot-up shooter.
Luka's off-ball thing. He hasn't been given the opportunity to play off-ball because he
doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Stop. He doesn't want to.
He'll do what it takes to win. No. He'll do what
Jalen, when have you ever seen Luka play off the basketball?
When does he have the opportunity to? He's been playing with.
He's had opportunities. He had opportunities.
Hold on.
He played with KP. He played with Jalen Brunson.
Okay,
he had opportunities.
Did you watch Kristaps Porzingis, especially in the playoffs? He did not even want the ball.
He put him in the corner. He turned him into a spot-up shooter. They didn't use him well.
They wanted to run some plays through Porzingis, but he wasn't doing it well. He wasn't stepping up and doing it well. So the ball went back.
I agree with that, but they didn't use him well. They didn't use him well. Luka literally told him, go in the corner. We're going to run some pick and pops. That's all they basically did together.
Luka.
And Luka didn't even pass on the ball sometimes. Luka didn't even give him the ball sometimes.
That's the coaching. That's the system. That's all.
The way they could have used him. Luka's just not a great off-ball player. He doesn't play off-ball. He's not great off-ball.
Jalen, okay, without the ball. Jalen, hold on, wait. Answer this quick question, though. Without the ball in his hand, tell me what value Luka's bring to the game.
I think Luka playing next to Kyrie, especially.
No. I didn't say with Kyrie. I asked right now, what value does he bring without the ball in his hand?
Well, right now he doesn't do much without the ball. Because again, he hasn't put in the situation to do that.
And the thing is with this convo, the thing with this convo is like we're even talking about Luka. Let's not forget. We're talking about Steph also. Steph over the last year or two, he's been better than Luka. He's been having better seasons. He's been hurt. I'll say that he has been hurt. But other than he's been playing better. He won a championship. He was better in the playoffs. He outplayed him. On the way to winning a championship.
Better teammates.
Luka has had Jalen Brunson. He had Jalen Brunson. The next year they were the 14th. They dropped. He got Kyrie. They got worse partially because of him because his defense was so bad. The whole team defense was bad. No, the whole team defense was bad, and it was part of Luka as well.
We're not gonna just blame Luka Doncic for what happened to the Mavericks after Kyrie got there. One, getting a player like Kyrie Irving, yes, it's great, but you need to give him some time to adapt, learn how to play together. Two, that's also on the coaching, figuring out a system of how to play together. So let's give him a season. Now they got an off season together. Let's give him an entire season. And I think this season with Kyrie there, we're gonna see Luka more off ball. I think he's too smart as a player.
I like Luka.
Hey, Buster, you know what's crazy though to me though, and this is my mind blowing with this guy. Jalen is such a LeBron guy, and he always said coaching don't matter when he do the LeBron move. But now all of a sudden, coaching matters because Luka can't change his game out, but LeBron.
Coaching always matters. Coaching the system matters. Coaching the system always matters. What are you talking about? It always matters. It always matters.
I'm worried. I got you now. Just know I know you said it. So when it comes, you go.
I'm gonna tell you, Luka.
Was Steph Curry better?
It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real.
So was Steph Curry better than Luka the year that they won the NBA championship or no?
20.
I mean, I think online the regular season, Steph had kind of a drought year. He was kind of shooting bad for a while. That regular season, he was kind of off for a little bit, but in the playoffs, I think he was better.
Man, Luka's just been so phenomenal the past few years.
Luka's starting to get overrated. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's crazy. I just think people again. I don't think people realize what he's been had to work
with. Luka's still a top 5 player, man. He's still a top 5 player.
I can't do it.
Not top 3, top 5, whatever you want to do.
See, look, that's when you get overrated. He said Luka top 3. Come on, bro. That's...
Okay, hey, after Jokic and Giannis,
no,
Luka could be right there. Luka's right there. And this year, I think Luka's gonna be MVP this year. He might just take a step. He could take a step up this year.
So if Luka's going to take a step, that means that the Dallas Mavericks are probably going to be a really good team this year, because I think they're a play-in team. So if they're a play-in team and Luka's the league MVP, he's doing something like what Joel Embiid did with the 33 and 10, only except he's doing more of that. And he's not going to do that with Kyrie Irving on the crew. He's not averaging 35 a game with Kyrie Irving on the crew.
But not 35. I think he can still give you a 29, 29, 9 and 9 type of deal.
29, 9 and 9.
29, 9 and 9, even with Kyrie there at good efficiency. And I think they're a playoff team. Let's say a 6th seed, possibly a 5th seed. I think he'll.
So with Luka playing off the basketball, what evidence, Jalen, have you had to suggest that Luka can play off the basketball effectively? Because there is no evidence. When he walked in the door in Dallas, they gave him the ball. They gave him the ball because when he was in the EuroLeague, he had the ball. So that translated to the pro game. That translated to the pro game in today's game. So why is it so important that Luka, who is a primary ball handler, why does he have to play off the basketball? Why is that so important to you?
Why is that so? No, it's just to give him a break offensively. I think a lot of times when he's off ball, he's just been tired. He's been carrying the offense load so much. When he doesn't have the ball, sometimes he will just stand in the corner just because he's simply tired. We've seen that a lot of times too, especially with LeBron James 2018 and some other guys. When they carry such an offensive load, they need breaks because that's how the body works.
Right. Now, in terms of evidence, you get subbed out the game for. That's not why you're on the floor. That's why you get subbed out the game.
But because you're Luka Doncic and his coach, they ain't subbing him off though. They keep him on the court because they know they need him. They know they need him, so they keep him on the court. Now, in terms of the evidence, yes, he hasn't played a lot of off ball. I just think he's too smart of a player. The basketball IQ is there, and I actually think he's played more off ball with Slovenia in FIBA this year. Just because the system, yes, the players around him still aren't as talented, but the system around him, the way they play, he still does a little more off ball than he does in the NBA. So I think, taking some of that, bringing it to the NBA, I'm good with it. But I think Jason, again, the coach, the system, they gotta tell Luka, hey, especially with Kyrie there, you can play more off ball. You can cut to the basket. That's a big body. He can be effective off ball.
Right. Even if that's true, now we got a guy in Kyrie Irving that he's going to give him the basketball just to, in your words, just to give him a break, right? Give him a break, have another guy just that he could go to for buckets. So when that's going on, what exactly is he doing off the basketball? Because I don't see anything where dribble drive, dribble handoff. I don't see any action off the basketball with him screening for other people, getting other people involved without the basketball. Because again, we can't just have a guy without the ball just standing around doing nothing. Why are you on the floor? Because if you're tired, once again, that's what you said. That's what substitutions are for. There's no reason for him to be on the floor if he's just standing around. And to his point, you're talking about Luka, not Luka, I'm sorry. When we're talking about KP, they turned KP into what Mike D'Antoni turned Pau Gasol into when he was with the Lakers. He stood in the corner and shot jump shots all day. They had no idea what they were doing with that guy. None.
100%. I don't think they used KP at the best that they could, but I still think KP stepped up. I think he was given plenty of opportunities. He just didn't step up too. So it goes both ways. Yes, they could have used him better. And again, that's a little bit on Luka, but it's also on the coaching and the system. But I think the player has to step up. KP didn't step up, and Jalen Brunson. I mean, he arrived during that playoff run, the last one, but he wasn't Jalen Brunson throughout the regular season that he was with Luka. He wasn't the Jalen Brunson that we know now. He improved and got better.